Namo Namaha. Swagatam to the second part of the video on Chandas. In the previous video we discussed the etymology of the word Chandas and its importance and uses. Also, here is the link to the whole playlist of Vedas, Vedangas and Upangas series. Let us continue with some extremely interesting aspects about the Chandas. In Sanskrit there is the Vaidika Chandas, which is the prosody in Vedic mantras, and there is Laukika Chandas, which is prosody in Sanskrit, which is anything other than the Vedas. What is the difference between the two? Vaidika Chandas is less complicated and is based on the number of syllables in each pada, meaning in each quarter of the verse. Whereas in classical Sanskrit, Chandas is based on not just the number of syllables in each pada, but also based on the arrangement of short syllables and long syllables. Short syllables are called Laghu and long syllables are called Guru. First, let us look into the Vaidika Chandas. Let us take Gayatri Chandas, in which we have the most powerful mantra, which is called Gayatri mantra. Actually, this mantra is addressed to Savitri Devata and is actually Savitri mantra. The poetic meter of this mantra is Gayatri. There are many other mantras in the Gayatri Chandas. First, let us look at the characteristic of the Gayatri Chandas. Vaidika Chandas is simple. For Gayatri Chandas, there should be totally 24 syllables and there should be 8 syllables in each quarter, that is in each pada. As I said, there are many other mantras that are in Gayatri Chandas. The very first mantra of Rigveda, Agni Mile Purohitam, Yajnasya Devam Ritwijam, Hotaram Ratnadhatamam. If you see here, each pada, that is each quarter, has 8 syllables and there are 3 such padas, so totally 24 syllables. This is the characteristic feature of Gayatri Chandas. Again here, Vaidika Chandas is a bit lenient. It's not that there should be strictly 24 syllables for a Chandas to be called Gayatri Chandas. Plus or minus 2 is allowed. Take for example the Savitri mantra, which everyone calls as Gayatri mantra. Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonav Prachodayat. If you are wondering as to what happened to Om Bhur Bhuvaswaha, it is not actually part of the mantra but is the Vyahriti. If you look at the first pada, you will notice that there are only 7 syllables. Ta, Tsa, Vi, Tu, Rva, Re, Nyam. If you are wondering how to calculate syllables, I will have to take a Chandas class for that. Let me know if you all viewers will be interested in learning Chandas. I can teach the basics. I will tell it in short here. A letter which ends in a vowel will be one aksharam or one syllable. So here there is one syllable less. This kind of Gayatri Chandas where one syllable is less is called Nichrit Gayatri. If in a mantra which is in the Gayatri Chandas, there is one syllable extra, then it is called Bhurik Gayatri. If there are 2 syllables less, then it is called Virat Gayatri, and if there are 2 syllables more, that is instead of 24, if there are 26 syllables, then it will be Swarat Gayatri. This Nichrit, Bhurik, Virat and Swarat can be added before the names of other Chandases also when there is minus 1 syllable plus 1 syllable minus 2 syllables plus 2 syllables. In Vaidika Chandas, there are 7 main Chandases which are Gayatri, Ushnik, Anushtup, Brihati, Pankti, Trishtup and Jagati. Now let us look into the Laukika Chandas, which is the Chandas you find in all poetry, be it Shlokas, Stotras, Kavyas, Puranas, Ramayana, Mahabharata, basically any work which is not the Vedas. The Laukika Chandas is more complicated and strict in its rules. Here we just don't count the number of syllables, but also the arrangement of syllables is very important. And unlike Vedic meters, here you cannot have plus or minus 2 syllables. If there is a slight deviation from the rules, then it is called Chando Bhanga. To explain the Chandas and how it works, I will have to teach many things. Let me know in the comments if you all want to learn it. I will plan and make some videos if many people are interested. And it is said that various meters bring out various emotions and feelings out of them. That is the power of Chandas. And Sri Aurobindo says that only when a poet is able to tune into the mood of the right meter that is suitable to what the poetry is trying to convey, only then the right ideas, feelings, words, syllables will fall into the natural harmony. Let us explore few Laukika Chandases. By the way, the number of Laukika Chandases is very huge and we can say it's innumerable. Take this Chandas called Mandakranta, which means slow moving. This Chandas is suitable for expressing grief and pathos because most syllables in this meter are long and heavy. And example for this is this verse from Kalidasa's Meghadutam. The storyline of Meghadutam is that a yaksha is cursed because he ignored his duties as he was smitten and obsessed by his wife Yakshi. Because of the curse, yaksha is separated from the love of his life and he is banished in the woods. When monsoon arrives, he sends his message to his wife through the clouds. This is what he asks the clouds to convey to his wife. I'll tell the meaning. First let me recite this. Shyama swangam chakita harini prekshane drishtipatam vaktrachayam shashini shikhinam barhabhareshu keshan utpashyami pratanushu nadi vichishu bhuvilasan hantaikasmin kvachidapi nate chandi sadrishyamasti. I'm sure you all would have experienced the emotion that is there in this shloka. Here the yaksha is telling Yakshi through the cloud messenger. Utpashyami, meaning I expect to see your body, Angam, in the Priyangu creepers. Shyama refers to the Priyangu creeper. And I look forward to see your glances in the glance of the perplexed deer. I fancy seeing beauty of your face in the moon and your hair in the peacock's bunch of feathers. Pratanushu nadi vichishu bhru vilasan, means I try to see the movement of your eyebrows in the ripples of the river. But, oh misfortune, even in one single thing, I cannot find anything similar to you. How beautifully Kalidasa has put this. All the things mentioned in this verse are known for their beauty. The deer, the moon, the peacock, the river, the creeper. But Yaksha says, I could not find your beauty even a little bit in them. And the Chandas used here is Mandakranta, which is a heavy one because it brings out the emotion of sadness of separation from a loved one. Then there is a Chandas called Indra Vajra, meaning Indra's thunderbolt. You will be able to feel that power in this Chandas. Let us take this shloka from Ramaraksha Stotram. लोकाभिरामं रणरङ्गधीरं राजीवनेत्रं रघुवंशनाथं कारुण्यरूपं करुणाकरं तं श्रीरामचन्द्रं शरणं प्रपद्ये. It means I surrender to the feet of Sri Rama, who is admired by the world, who is the brave one in the battlefield, who has lotus eyes and who is the chief of the Raghu clan, who is full of compassion. Then there is another Chandas called Shardula Vikriditam, meaning the play of a tiger. I think that's because a pause after the 12th syllable is there, which is like a long leap. There are totally 19 syllables in each pada in this Chandas. An example for this can be this Subhashitam. Keyurani na bhushayanti purusham harana chandrojvala na snanam na vilepanam na kusumam nalankrita murdhaja vanyeka samalankaroti purusham ya samskrita dharyate क्षीयन्ते खलु भूषणानि सततं वाग्भूषणं भूषणं. Meaning is Keyurani means armlet, The armlets don't adorn a person, nor do the shining necklaces or bath or perfume or flowers. Only the refined speech that one carries adorns him, and every other ornament diminishes in front of the refined speech, and hence vak, meaning speech, is the only adornment. Though it is said that each chandas brings out a particular emotion out of the reader, it is not necessary that for a particular emotion a particular chandas only has to be used. Any chandas can be used. That's it for this video. I am sure you all would have enjoyed this video listening to the various poems in different chandases. Let me know if you want me to make more videos on chandas. Let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to do that. If you like this video, then also please give a like. That will help me immensely. And also please share your thoughts, your opinions and your feedbacks in the comments below, and that will also help me in growing this channel. And please do share this with your family and friends. That will immensely help me. Agrima video madhye punar milami. Namo Namaha.